Boys and gerbils, pay no attention to my ceiling falling down. I'll get around to fixing that. So I wanted to do a video today about chaps, chinks, and armitas leggings, but I'll get around to that one. It's hot. It's like 100 and something degrees. Too hot outside for the pups. Too hot outside for me. So instead, I'm gonna do a video on, your ruck, your plate carrier, and your chest rig. What I have found as a civilian, LARPing my butt off, what I found to just be the most realistic, what I think would be the most realistic, and what I think every responsible American should own in their home. So if you have to bug out, or if you're just going around and LARPing with your buddies, whatever it is, this is what I think is the best for you. So number one is a good rucksack, and I went with 511 as far as my rucksack because 511 for me has just always been something that their equipment's always been good to me, man. It's never it's always held up. It's always been comfortable. So the backpack I went with, they have a Rush series of backpacks, Rush something. I got a bunch of them. I got the Rush little one, the sling thing, keep it in the truck. I got the Rush, the size under the rucksack, the backpack. I think it's a 40 liter or something, but it has a similar concept. That one I take on longer road trips with me as a bug out bag, and then if you got to leave the house or some shit and end of the world, that'd be my girl's, my fiance's rucksack. But for me, I have the largest Rush 511 that they offer in the series. So I'll just go ahead and show it to you. I'm not going to show everything that's inside it, because that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is that I believe in a 3-tier system of, and I'm not talking, what do they call it? Line system. I'm not talking line gear. I'm not talking that. I'm talking about, I have a 3-part piece thing that when I assemble it, I feel like I could go anywhere with it. Okay, so I'll show you the backpack. Here's your backpack. Okay, now the reason why I like the rucksack, this thing, not only is it really comfy around the neck, but it has this compartment, man. It has this compartment right here where if you unbuckle on the side, boop, and pull it down, you have this spot right there, okay? See that spot? Now, in that spot, I can put my slick plates, okay? Now, again, I'm a big simp for US Palm. Back when US Palm was US Palm. So this is an old plate carrier that is super hard to find, but I have a few of them. So this plate carrier will slide into that mesh pocket, and you can buckle that mesh thing, and you got a soft plate in your backpack, or excuse me, you have hard plates in your backpack that you can put on your back and ruck with. Because who the fuck wants to ruck around with plates on? I mean, you can do that, obviously. But ideally, when you're just camping and cooking a squirrel or some shit, you're not wearing plates, right? But you are wearing your chest rig, okay? This is just a small little panel-y chest rig. There's 1,000,000 forms of these. Let's pull that off real quick. There's 1,000,000 forms of these, right? And it doesn't, this little guy, when it's on me, whoop, I feel good in it. I can wear this thing and I can wear my backpack at the same time and I can walk miles and miles and miles and miles because I don't have this super uncomfortable shit on me. Now, if I have to, obviously, I can drop my rucksack and wear my plates, and I can wear both the ruck and the chest rig with the plates, but I have options, man. The number one thing that I like with this setup when you have plates, chest carrier, rucksack, is that I have options, you know? And I think if you're going to be living out of a bag, which I've done many times, it's just nice to not always be wearing that cumbersome ass thing. Now, are there times for other ones? Of course. I mean, I won't even go in there. There's more in there, right? But those are for like different things, man. And yeah, obviously your scenario determines what your gear, right? But if you have to pick one, don't just pick one, pick three, and they can all go right into this bag right here. I can walk into town wearing a flannel shirt, and I got what I need in this bag. Obviously camo for, you know, partisan shit isn't ideal, but there's scenarios. So that's what I believe. Have a slick carrier, have a chest rig, and have a rucksack. And none of that shit has to be top of the line. You don't have to be spending an arm and a leg on all your gear. It's way more important that you're using your shit, you're getting out there, you're staying fit, and you know, building up that mental muscle and that physical muscle. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Show you guys this real quick. That Sandman can came in for that Jackal baby girl. Yeah, man, really happy with this. I'll give you a review on what I think about it. I mean, I've been shooting it so far all good. Yeah,